What is up, my fellow Tarhans? I'm Captain Beans, and welcome to Operation HARDFLEET. And the objective of this episode is to survive. Because in the last episode, I have committed quite the blunder by going into a town with a missile carrying group without having to have destroyed it. And because of that, they raised the alarm and pretty much alerted everything that is in the vicinity. Which, to name a few things, there is an aircraft carrier group, there is a strike group, Daimir, somewhere near, and there's also an unknown strike group somewhere northwest of us, as you can see by the eland. So, what are we exactly gonna do? We're probably just going to retreat the hell out of there. With the main fleet, I am not sure what we're going to do with these guys. I think it might be a good idea to retreat. Actually, no. I hate to use that word. Not retreat, but pull out, you know? Pull out from the dangerous area, you know? And so I think the best thing to do right now in order to avoid being completely bombarded is to tactically pull out from Shaili, which we have liberated in the last episode. So these guys, I'm afraid you're not going to salvage any money, and so you guys just return to the main fleet. You as well. Actually, you support this fleet. And you guys, why don't you go ahead back into Hattusa? Because this is a town that we've already taken. And so we are going to be relatively safe-ish over there. Don't worry, we are going to come back to Shaili once everything is safe. But I just want to make sure that we don't get damaged or destroyed by anything. I am not going to doom this campaign from the very middle of it. Okay, so what is this? Ah, I see that this airplane carrying group has sent a bunch of aircraft to search this Shaili, and hopefully I can use my own aircraft to distract them. Or actually, why don't you take out a couple of planes there? Why not? Shit. That might have been a stupid thing to do, but okay. Never mind, let's just pretend that the plane just went missing for some reason. Okay, so the aircraft carrier group has sent a bunch of planes to investigate Shaili, and probably the strike group is also going to investigate Shaili, which is probably a good thing now that we have actually pulled out from that region. And what we're going to do is we're just going to recover, get the lightnings repaired, and also reinstall a bunch of missiles. And we are going to reinstall a bunch of missiles in order to destroy these guys right here, and also the nearest strike group. So yeah, I guess one of the objectives now has been completed. We've survived so far. So I guess the next objective of this episode is going to be to destroy whatever strike group is lurking in that region. So now that we've survived, I guess we can move on. So yeah, we're just going to make some tactical readjustments, and we're going to come back to Shaili, take out the strike group, take out this aircraft carrier group, and maybe even move on to a different town. Who knows? Oh. So whilst we were just sailing down south, this event just happened, and so I'm just going to read the story. I was awakened in my cabin by a messenger. Admiral, sir, the Grand Duke has asked you to come to the bridge. Something was wrong with the ship. The crewmen in the wheelhouse looked distressed and confused, their eyes vacant and lost in thought, and yet he was completely calm, a stark contrast to the rest of the room that I found oddly fascinating. And also, just like a side note, look at this officer right here, just not wearing any like flight equipment, just like. But when I looked out the porthole, I saw the reason for their alarm. According to the clock, the sun should have been rising, but the world behind the glass was pitch black. The ship's searchlights were weaving around frantically, scouring heaven and earth in a vain attempt to slice apart all-consuming darkness with their narrow beams of man-made light. And we lost morale. Mark, about this darkness, people are scared. You need to do something to reassure them, says Pyotr Ignatievich. You must address the crew, Duke. Duty calls, says Admiral Daud. Alright, so I want to hear from you first. What are your thoughts, gentlemen? This can only be a solar eclipse. Tell the crew it will pass. The nuclear war to the south could have kicked up a cloud of ash. An enormous cloud of ash. Well, guys, assemble all hands. I'll talk to the men. Half an hour later, you find yourself standing before a massive, murmuring crowd. Okay, so I'm going to try to do the faith check with this event. I'm really hoping that this is going to be successful. Brothers and sisters. That failed, but it's okay. The men look up in surprise. They did not expect you to begin like this. So, I could take the free ticket of 100% Czech Romani, but again, I would like to do the Czech faith. As you can see, I have some points in faith. Not very high, but at least I can do it. And if I lose too much morale, I can just ask Admiral Daud to refill it, so it's fine. Right, so this is the end of the world. Do not wait for the darkness to fade. The sun will never rise again. The Romani and all peoples of Gerat, heed my words. You must be strong. Know that all of this has been preordained. The day of reckoning is at hand. Shachor al-Farah. And that failed. Not really much of a surprise. This is unnerving, Piotr. Are you sure he's in his right mind? Should we say something? Says Admiral Daud. He is the lawful heir of the dynasty, Sharif, says Ignatievich. We swore an oath to him. We literally have 0 morale on the lightnings, so let's just ask Admiral Daud to refill the morale. Okay, everything is fine. Just ask Admiral Daud to tell the men it's okay, and yeah, there you go. Now we have full morale. It's fine. I mean, I kind of failed the whole faith thing, probably also because, remember that event with the Coda? I chose the wrong dialogue. There are actually 2 pieces of dialogue. One gives you a free level in Romani, and the other leaves you a level in faith. I should have chosen the other one. I just didn't know that. So, well, I guess that's the faith campaign completely gone. But okay, let's just resume with our mission. And once we get reorganized and resupplied and everything, we're going to come back to Shaili and hunt down the strike group and this aircraft carrier group and destroy those. Okay, so while we're at it, I'm also going to send a tanker into Agdash to check on the strike groups and see what is going on. using the intelligence.
Понял вас, первый. Удачи.
Alright, so according to our intelligence, Taimir is now heading over to us, and they're going to go in this sort of route. They're going to Bahram, Shaili, Ashkelon, and then to Hattusa. So we could just wait for them to arrive, and we could fight them like this, or we could just somehow intercept them and sort of ambush them somewhere in the middle of their journey here. And I actually like the second option a little better, because it's gonna be more of a surprise attack. We are slowly running out of money though, but don't worry, the financial situation, it's completely fine. I do have a lot of things that I could sell, including ships. I do have a third lightning, which I can sell at any time. I just decided to buy it because I figured it could be useful. So that I can maybe take 3 towns at the same time, or if I need a backup lightning for a particularly hard garrison, like Shaili, as the previous episode has shown. Okay, let's just take off because we got the fuel. And let's just fly until we get an Eland signal. We're gonna do some reconnaissance, and then we're just going to make the fight. We're gonna bring the fight to the strike group. Alright, seems as if now these guys are okay, these guys are close. Okay, so I'm guessing that these guys are located in Bahram, just because the Eland is showing somewhere west, and Eland is not very accurate, let me just tell you that, but you get the idea of where they're coming from. And because these guys are being detected from so far away, I'm guessing that they have some sort of a nomad, because the nomad has the big radar, the powerful radar. Usually strike group ships have the small radar, which only has like a radius 500 kilometers. And also on Eland it doesn't really show you from very far away because it's not very powerful. But the big radar is more powerful, and so it's like it shows you. And so the Elands can detect it a little bit easier. So I'm guessing there is a nomad somewhere there. Well, okay. It seems that it is safe to land in Shaili with the main fleet, because the strike group seems to be in Bahram, and everything else doesn't seem to know that we're coming back here. So let's do that. Thermo signature. That can only mean one thing, which is there is a cargo convoy somewhere around here. As much as I would love to take it for money, I think we're just gonna have to wait this one out because of all of the things that are around it that could raise the alarm. Shit. They are heading right into us. Guys, just set course somewhere away. If we don't chase the cargo convoy, they probably won't raise the alarm. So I think if I just set course somewhere to the side of them, they're probably not going to see us, and they're not going to send off any alarms. Or if they do and we don't chase them, they're not going to send any alarms. So we should be fine. Yeah, see, look, on the thermal detector, it's showing that they are somewhere east of us. So they're just slowly going away. I cannot turn on my radar because that would give me away. But I think now we can set course back to Shaili. Ooh, and also, the strike group is now getting closer, so what I suggest doing is going on a recon mission with the plane. And just check what's going on. Okay, so... oh, that's Taimir. Okay. And they don't seem to have any planes, which is good. Oh, and also, we haven't really landed in Shaili. So, once we land there, we're also going to get a couple of nukes. Which, I'm not going to sell them. I'm just going to keep them, because... for later use, if you know what I mean. So we got a bunch of nukes. What do we get? We got a bunch of these A100N nukes, which is good. These are actually very useful, particularly in the end game for unspecified reasons. Alright, the game has also been saved. The only time I'm going to use the save game is only if like the game crashes or something and I have to load the game, but otherwise if I screw up or anything, that's just going to be the end of the campaign if I screw up really badly. But okay, let's send 3 missiles into Zoba, which is where this aircraft carrier group is, because I'm suspecting there's another Archangel, but I don't know. And also the longbow might take 2 missiles to kill. And I want to be safe and destroy them before they do us. There's also Derbent, which is another aircraft carrier group. We should take Mari, but quietly only. I have a sneaking suspicion that if I send anything into Mari, it's going to raise the alarm. So hold on. Let me just check if there's any like bullshit in there. Okay, so there's nothing in Mari other than the garrison, so I'm guessing if I head in with the lightnings, they're going to take the town silently. And that's going to be good because we can probably restock a bunch of missiles, which I'm going to use on these and these. But okay, let's see how this missile strike is gonna go on this aircraft carrier group. Alright, there it is. That's what we need to destroy. Well, now they're flying? What the hell? And it's also a cargo convoy. Did they target a cargo convoy? What the hell? Oh. It seems that I have turned on the radars on the missiles a little bit too early, and now there's a cargo convoy that's now tanking all of those missiles. That is even worse. Yeah, I guess this is... And also the worst part about this all is that this cargo convoy is now heading into Shaili, into our direction. So I guess the only thing we could do is just, I guess, take over Mari. There's no other thing we can do. So let's send the lightnings, actually maybe a couple of them, because Mari seems to be a very armored garrison. Alright, you guys take Mari. And I think just so that we can be safe, the main fleet should also take off. So that we can avoid the cargo convoy and raising the alarm and everything of that sort. Now we cannot afford to raise the alarm because there are 2 aircraft carrier groups, a strike group with cruise missiles, and we are probably in range of a missile strike. So yeah, this whole area right here is just a death trap if you're not careful. Oh, now they're encrypting messages. Whoopee! Alright, Battle of Mari. Equipage, к бою! Alright, armor piercing in this battle. Because there is a gladiator and a paladin, which I'm probably going to use this on. And the second lightning I'll probably equip with proximity fuses. Or no. Yeah, probably proximity fuses, just in case. Alright, armor piercing, let's go, bitches! Where is the gladiator? I need to kill the gladiator. Fucking shit. I need to retreat with the lightning. Right, okay. That was not a very good first lightning. Let's try that again. That was unlucky. Alright, let's go. Alright, first of all, dodge every Zenith missile and proximity fuses. What's even worse is that everything has armor above it. So I cannot... So if I want to do the most damage, I have to go below them, which I cannot! Ah! Let's just slowly do some damage on the paladin from above. See if I can kill it. Because this guy's using proximity fuses. This guy guessed where I'm going to go. Yeah, that was not very good. Right, Intrepid is dead. Now the Gladiator. Gladiator is almost dead. These ships are being so annoying right now. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Survive. This was unnecessarily difficult. I guess I'm just being unnecessarily bad at this game, honestly. But okay, I guess I'll take the victory, whatever. Yeah, you better get a promotion. Alright, now you guys, yeah, just take everything. Oh, damn.
Принял первый.
Those retries at the battle was just unnecessary, completely. Man, I have to actually really improve my lightning game, honestly. Like, but okay, everyone's going to just salvage everything and get the fuel, get the expensive stuff. Bad news, Grand Duke. We've just intercepted a transmission from the Lord Governor. He has ordered every strike group to move to Hiva. If we take too long to reach it, he'll amass his entire fleet at the city very soon. An assault on the city will be quite impossible then. Piotr, this darkness. Surely you've noticed that it's getting colder every day. I have more than noticed, my Duke. I check the thermometers every morning. I mean, every day at 6 o'clock. Either way, if this continues... Piotr sighs deeply, then shakes his head at a loss for words. I'll be honest, my Duke, I still can't make heads or tails of any of this. It's fine, Piotr. We'll destroy the strike group and we'll be fine. It's okay, bro. I mean... Ooh, we got a bunch of missiles over here. Okay, that's good. Alright, so... we also wanted to destroy the strike group, didn't we? I spent most of the time trying to destroy a garrison, which I was unnecessarily bad at. And now I have to somehow fight a strike group, whilst also not getting completely fucked by aircraft and missiles. Ooh. See, this is why I named this series like this. Okay, we could just send an Egret and a Cheerful to do reconnaissance on the strike group with the plane and to destroy this aircraft carrier with the missile, and also this one, and hopefully this should work. I'm really hoping. Alright, now these guys just take a little bit of fuel, we don't need so much.
Понял вас первый. Удачи.
Could be a strike group or a cargo convoy. Either one. Actually, why don't you go investigate real quick? Right, now the aircraft carrier is in range. So let's send 2 of these missiles into Golbagaz. And 1 missile into Zoba.
Ракета ушла.
The fuck? Did we just run into a cargo convoy in the town? Shit, I have to escape with all of my ships. I knew it. Problem is, these guys don't have any gimbal thrusters, so it's hard to... Shit! The egret is damaged. Just lost an egret. Fuck. Everything is going downhill. And there's nowhere to run. So... There's nowhere to run. Okay, I guess let's just send one more missile into Zoba. Hopefully the missiles will kill the aircraft carriers. This whole operation is just a disaster right now. All of the bad things are just happening right now. Cargo convoys everywhere to raise the alarm. I guess we're just gonna have to really forget about the whole strike group thing. I guess we haven't really completed the objective of surviving. This plane is going to crash because the egret is dead. Okay, now the missile strike. Destroy the longbow. Come on, please. Alright, come on. Ooh. On the plus side, both of the aircraft carrier groups are dead. Okay, that at least makes the situation less shitty. The strike group is now going to Shaili. One thing I'll have to do is rescue this Cheerful. I really cannot afford to lose it because the Cheerful is a very valuable ship. So is the egret as well, but I guess, what could I do? The strike group is now heading into Shaili. They're going to notice this small fleet right here, so... Alright, tanker, please save this ship right here. And I'm guessing because these guys are airborne, the strike group, I'm guessing I can actually use my anti-radiation missiles and destroy them. At least maybe one of their ships, or at least damage them a lot. I wanted to do something one way, and now I have to suffer the consequences of something that just completely ruined the plan. But this is HighFleet, my friends. This is just what the game is about. And that's why I love this game so much. It just completely derails everything you're trying to do. Even if you think you have the facilities to survive anything. Ooh. Now we are getting E-lit. Oh, that can only mean one thing. The strike group is now in range of our missiles. So yeah. Alright. Oh, I think the tanker can go into Shaili. It has enough fuel to do so. Once the cargo convoy leaves. Which it probably won't right now. Yeah, it's still there. Can you just please fuck off? Cargo convoy, Can you just fuck off from Shaili? I kind of want this tanker to go into this town right now. Come on, please. Oh, there's a strike group. Alright, so. Are they in range of our missiles? Yes, they are! Alright. Let's send the missiles. Maybe like this? The cargo convoy does not have any cruiser escort. So that's good. It's not going to target the cargo convoy. And yeah, what you're seeing right now is pretty much the perfect way to use missiles against the strike group. They have to be flying if you want to use your missiles the best way possible, because when a strike group is airborne, they are more likely to get damaged more by the missiles, and second of all, their sprint missiles are not going to be replenished mid-air. So if you can send missiles at a strike group whilst they are airborne, do it. Oh, there is a Nomad. I guessed it. Yeah, I was judging by the speed and the fact that they have a big radar that, yes, they do indeed have a Nomad. That's confirmed. The radar was damaged. Fuck, how is it going to target the strike group now? Oh no, the other ships do still have radar. There are way too many air-to-air defense ships, like this Cormoran right here. Okay, we're just going to have to wait for the missiles to replenish. We lost the ELINT contact because the big radar on the Nomad was destroyed, but the missiles are still gonna work because the other ships still have radar. And I'm also hoping that this missile is going to destroy the Nomad, actually. And then we can just send the Novgorods to fight the strike group. Alright, let's see how this goes. One thing that's kind of interesting is that these guys fire their CIWS systems way too early. And yes, someone in the comments of my previous video where I showed how many of these CIWS systems can stop a cruise missile, someone in the comments basically explained to me the definition of a machine gun, CIWS system, and everything like that. And so, thank you very much. I will try not to call these things machine guns anymore, but if I do, it's out of pure habit, so yeah. Okay, there's the strike group. They are going to land in Shaili. While they do that, I'm just going to send all of these missiles at it. I'm also trying not to get the plane into the anti-radiation system of the missiles, because these missiles can also destroy my own planes. That's why I'm also being careful with the aircraft and missiles and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's why. Might as well send a regular missile as well, along with that. now they're landed, so they can defend themselves a little bit easier, but hopefully this should kill them. Alright, the Nomad is pretty fucked up actually. Yeah, this is going to definitely soften them up a little bit. Ooh, that destroyed the Nomad. That's good. At least one less ship to worry about. Come on, strike group. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Come on. Oh, that destroyed another ship. Alright. So, Tarhans, you know what this means. They're weak now. And that means we can send our ships and destroy them. Okay, let's send Novgorod. Egret. Egret. Nadezhda. And maybe another Egret. Actually, no, it's fine. 2 Egrets is fine. Let's go. Take that strike group. Let's go.
Удачи, первый.
Oh, there they are. Yeah. Well, it looks like we're just gonna have to finish this episode without a strike group fight. Unfortunately, because these guys are running away. I mean, I cannot really blame them. But this episode is just so long and nothing happened. Well then, you know what? I guess on this very disappointing note, I'll have to finish this episode right here. This is going to be it for this one. I hope you guys are enjoying this campaign so far. I am... You know what? I'm enjoying this. Even though a lot of really terrible things are happening right now. We are in a pretty bad situation. Not super terrible, but we could be doing better. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this, and thank you very much for watching. Tarhans, happy HighFleet.